If you are like over 50% of Americans, you have a side hustle or a side gig to supplement your income. With inflation and everything else, Americans are no longer relying on one source of income to provide for themselves. But unfortunately, 90% of people with side hustles will overpay on taxes this year simply because they do not understand how taxes work.
Can I be honest though? I'm a little freaked out. I don't really understand what's going on.
Which is sad because earning income through a side hustle is actually one of the most powerful ways to reduce your taxes. When you earn this type of income, you have access to far more tax write-offs that can shield your income from taxes and allow you to keep more of your hard-earned money. So if you earn any income outside of W-2 wages received from an employer, you are going to want to watch this video until the very end. This includes individuals who earn 1099 income, business income, or income as an independent contractor. And in case you're wondering, no, you do not need an LLC or any formal entity in order to take advantage of what I'm about to share with you. If you're new here, my name is Sherman the CPA, and I have used these strategies to save my clients millions of dollars in taxes at mycpacoach.com. And now you get to learn it for free, so be sure to save this video and subscribe for even more guidance to less stress and lower taxes. All right, so first, let's bust this myth that earning W-2 income is better for taxes than 1099 income. I cannot disagree with this more. When you earn W-2 income, taxes are withheld before you even get paid. You never see that money. Then you have to use what is left from your paychecks to pay for all of your expenses. The only possible benefit to this scenario is that you likely will not be surprised with a huge tax bill at tax time. And this is only because so much of your hard-earned money is being withheld from your paychecks throughout the year that you've likely already paid most, if not all, of your tax bill. All you are doing is prepaying your taxes when you do this, but you are not actually saving money in taxes. Anyone can prepay their taxes. You can literally go to the IRS's website right now if you would like to pay them in advance, and they will gladly accept your money. But if you are like most people, you want to save more money in taxes. And if you earn income through a side hustle, you have an amazing opportunity to do so. So let's break this down. What are the tax benefits of a side gig? So first and foremost, when you earn income through a side gig, the IRS treats the income as business income. That single distinction, earning business income, unlocks a vast amount of tax benefits that can significantly reduce your taxes. The tax law favors businesses, and that includes side gigs, side hustles, 1099 income, or any trade or business you pursue outside of employment. So what does that look like exactly? Let's go back to our original example. So unlike W-2 employees, business owners only pay taxes on income after deducting all of their business expenses first, whereas W-2 taxpayers pay taxes first and use the rest of their income to pay for their expenses. By being able to deduct your expenses first, you are able to report less income on your tax return, which means less taxes. Here is a super simple example to illustrate this. So let's say you earn $10 with a 20% tax rate as a W-2 employee. That means you would pay $2 in taxes. But then on the other hand, let's say you earned the same $10 in income, but this time it's done through your side hustle, which allows you to take an additional $5 in tax write-offs. Now, all of a sudden, you are only paying tax on $5 in income, which results in just $1 being paid in taxes. In this example, you just cut your taxes in half. And if you are clever enough, you can use tax write-offs to wipe out all income earned from your side hustle, essentially making it tax-free. For example, if you report $10,000 in income from your side hustle, and then you claim $10,000 in tax write-offs, you would effectively report zero income and pay zero taxes on the income from your side hustle. But that assumes you know the types of write-offs you can take through your side hustle, and most people do not. So let's take a second to talk about tax write-offs for side hustles. All right, since side gigs are considered businesses in the eyes of the tax law, you get to benefit from Section 162 of the tax code, which states that you can deduct all ordinary and necessary expenses in carrying on any trade or business. So on the surface here, you can write off any business expense you incur, like tools and equipment you need to run your business, professional services you rely on, contractors, employees, and so on. But if you dig deeper, you will find that this broad definition essentially allows business owners to write off almost anything as long as the expense has a business purpose. You can take things you already pay for, associate it with your business, and write it off to reduce your taxes. For example, you can write off a portion of all of your home expenses if you use a portion of your home exclusively for your business. You can write off your family's health insurance premiums you pay for if the business owner, you, are listed on that policy. You can write off a portion of all of your car expenses if you use your car to conduct business. You can even write off meals at restaurants if you eat the meal with a business contact and talk about business. You can even write off your travel expenses if there is a business purpose associated with your travel. I think you can see the common denominator here. There is literally no limit to what you can write off through your side hustle as long as it is related to your trade or business. Again, these are things you probably already pay for and can use as write-offs if you meet the rules and requirements associated with these deductions. But wait, we're not done here. You can even take it a step further and create tax write-offs through your business. For example, you can invest more money into advertising your business and writing the expense off to reduce your taxes as your business grows. Or you could hire family members like children or parents who may not work. You can write off all payments you make to them as long as they are doing work for the business. And this can be a double win for you and for them, because if their income is less than $15,000, then the payments you made to them would be tax-free due to the standard deduction, which would reduce their income down to almost zero. Anyway, another big tax write-off you can create can be done through the Augusta rule. This rule allows business owners to rent their personal residence to their business, and the amount the business pays you is 1, a tax write-off for the business, and 2, tax-free to you as long as you do not do this more than 14 days per year. And look, these are just examples of things you can do to reduce your taxes. 90% of people I talk to are unaware of almost everything I just mentioned, and they pay for it at tax time. To help you find all of the tax write-offs you are entitled to, I created a full video guide on the best 30 tax write-offs and strategies, so be sure to subscribe and check that out. But before you do that, let me tell you the single biggest mistake that prevents most people from using any one of these tax write-offs. If you make this mistake, it will be difficult or impossible to use any of these strategies on your tax return. And even if you do, it would be a nightmare if the IRS questioned it on your tax return. So what is this mistake exactly? It is failing to maintain proper documentation. Without proper documentation to support your tax write-offs, you risk losing them in the event the IRS challenges it. Or even worse, you can lose the deduction and be slammed with huge fines, penalties, interest, or even jail time if you are not careful. When it comes to documentation, the IRS only requires 2 things. Number 1, a record keeping system that clearly shows your income and expenses. And number 2, supporting documentation to support records in that system. Now, to comply with this is exactly what I would do. Number 1, make sure you operate from a business bank account to make business transactions. Number 2, use a record keeping system like QuickBooks to categorize your income and expenses. And number 3, keep up with your receipts, invoices, and other documents that support your tax write-offs. Now, you can do this yourself, or you can hire someone to do this for you. If you want to use the company that I personally use to do my own books and bookkeeping for all of my clients, just check out the links in my description below. Or if you need to talk to a tax professional to get a tax plan that is guaranteed to reduce your taxes, apply to become a client today at mycpacoach.com.